to the $100 MBA Show, and today is a Q&A Weekends episode where we answer your question right here on the show. If you have a question you want to ask, just email us over at support@businessrepublic.net. As always, I'm your host, your coach, your teacher, Omar Zenhom. I'm also the co-founder of the $100 MBA over at 100mba.net. We got plenty of free goodies for you, free guides for you to download, as well as a full video course on idea validation. Check it out at 100mba.net. In today's Q&A Weekends episode, Brian asks the question, how do I let go of a longtime employee in my business that is simply not working out? Really good question, Brian. A really tough situation. I've been there before, and I'm going to share my experience and share with you what I advise you to do in this situation, how to, tackle this situation, how to take on this challenge and make sure you feel good about it. I want to start by saying this is not easy. This is a really tough situation. Regardless of how much they're not working out, you've built a relationship with this person. They've been around you, around the business for a very long time. They've relied on you for a very long time. And just as it's difficult for you, it's going to be difficult for the other party, so you want to make sure it's handled right. And that's exactly what we get into in today's episode, so let's get down to business. Today's episode of the $100 MBA Show is sponsored by SumoMe. We've been using SumoMe for over 2 years now, and it's the best tool for growing your email list and increasing your website traffic. You see, SumoMe is many apps in one and installs right on your website. It works on any website, and it's absolutely free to get started. They have a free forever plan. So do yourself a favor, do your business a favor, head on over to sumome.com and install it on your website now. My only regret is not doing it sooner. Go to sumome.com. So Brian's got to let go of a long-term employee that's just simply not working out. First of all, it sounds like you already made this decision, that you know this is the right decision, that it's just not a good fit. It's not working anymore. And often in these situations, you've tried a lot to make it work, but you've exhausted your efforts and you've come to this point where you just have to just part ways. And in these situations, the best thing to do is just have an open and honest conversation with the person. A lot of people think it's all about timing, like don't do this before the weekend, you're going to ruin their weekend. Don't do this at the start of the week. There's all these different theories. In my book, I really don't think it makes a difference. In fact, if I was in somebody's place that is going to be let go, I probably want to know as soon as possible. I would want to know even if it's before the weekend. It gives me a chance to think about it, get over it, and know what my next steps are going to be. So there's really no wonderful time to do this. So just choose a time and just sit down one-on-one. Hopefully you could do it in person. If you guys are working remotely or you're in different cities, try to do something face-to-face like a Skype call. Don't do this over email. Do not do this over a text message. Don't even do this over a text chat over Skype or Slack or something like that. Try to get as face-to-face as possible. And just have an open, honest conversation. Talk about where your business is right now, the needs that you're looking for, and how, unfortunately, in that position that person's in, those needs are not being met. Make sure you're expressing to them how much you appreciate their dedication and their hard work throughout the time that they were with you. And it means a lot to you and to the business and everybody involved. But you have to grow. You have to keep moving forward. And sometimes letting go of certain people in your organization is part of growing. Express to them how much you appreciate them, but also express to them why this is not working, why their skill set is just not a good match right now. And you're looking for somebody that could do X, Y, Z, and they're just not able to do that. Now, you have to be sensitive, but you don't have to be overly apologetic. You don't have to apologize at all. I know that sounds a little bit harsh, but if you're saying sorry, it sounds like you're making a mistake. Be confident in your decision and let them know that this is not fun. This is not something you want to do. And you can even say, I'm upset by the fact that I have to do this, but I have to do this. It also helps if you can give them some advice or show them where they can go next. When I had to let go of people in the past in my business, I definitely told them that I can give them a letter of recommendation based on their work ethic, their character. And I'll even give a recommendation based on their strengths or the skills that they have that I believe are an asset. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to say that they're great at something when they're not. But I will say or be a reference or write a letter of recommendation and say that this person is a hard worker. They're dedicated. They were in my company from this time to this time. And these are some of the things they did. And you can express that to them at the time. Like, I can help you out to try to move on to the next step in your life. If they're just not a good fit, but they're a great employee, they're a great worker, they have a good attitude, you may want to just seek out in your network if anybody needs somebody to do the job that they can do. And let them know, hey, I can put you in touch with a few people I know that are looking for somebody like you. This shows that even though you have to part ways, you still care about them and you still want to do right by them. At the end of the day, they did contribute to your business in some way or fashion. And to me, that is so valuable. It means a lot to me because for me, my business is very personal to me. It's my life's work. And if somebody has contributed to it, even in a little way, it means a lot. And if there's a way you can give back by helping them in their next steps, that's great. Now, you know this person better than I do. You've been working with them for some time. So you have a better understanding of how they're going to react. Are they going to be irate? Are they going to be sad? Are they going to cry? Are they going to be okay with it? Are they going to be confident? Are they going to be, just kind of emotionalist about it? So you should have some sort of expectation of how they're going to take it. One of the things that I really believe in is transparency in your company. So if they do have some sort of reaction that's visible to everybody else in your business, whether that's via email or in an office space or whatever it is, it's important for you to address it. It's important for you to tell the rest of the team what's going on. Especially if you have a small team, a team of like 3, 4, 5, 10, 20, 30 people, this stuff really affects them. And it's okay for you to just address the group and have, let's say, a staff meeting at some point and just say, hey, this person's no longer going to be with us. They're just not a good fit. They've been great to us. We really enjoyed it, but we're going to part ways. You got to clear the air. You got to let people know that, hey, they didn't get fired because they did something horribly wrong, or, you're the kind of person that just fires people for no reason, whatever. You just got to clarify what's happening. The team will respect you for it, that you're actually transparent. You're not hiding behind anything. And they understand that, hey, if it's not a good fit, if I'm not constantly adapting, then it's something I need to be aware of. So I really believe in being that transparent manager and leader in your business in these situations. Guys, I got more on today's episode, but before that, let me give love to today's sponsor, Braintree. You remember the first dollar you made, but now you want to grow to make your billionth dollar. Have you found the right payments partner to grow with you? Braintree lets you accept every way to pay, from PayPal to Apple Pay to Bitcoin to everything in between. All it takes is one integration. And it doesn't matter what currency your customers use because Braintree lets you accept over 130 different currencies. To learn more about how your company can grow with Braintree, visit BraintreePayments.com/MBA. That's BraintreePayments.com/MBA. To wrap up today's lesson, I want to remind you that in these situations where you have to let go of an employee, where you have to just part ways, this really shows yourself and others what kind of leader you are, what kind of manager you are. It's easy to be a great leader in great times and success. It's when you're challenged that your true colors show. How you handle these difficult situations are really what people are going to remember. And it's really what you're going to be known for in your business and what you're known for amongst the people that help you make your business happen. So don't take it lightly. And remember that at the end of the day, these are individuals. These are people just like you and I. We got to be sensitive to that, sensitive to their life, their personal life. But at the same time, everybody in the business is working towards the goal of the business, the growth of the business, whatever those goals are. And if for some reason somebody is not contributing to that goal at some point, we got to be practical about it. We can't just keep them on because we like them. You have a mission and you got to make sure that you can accomplish it in the best way possible. If along the way you're going to have to let go of somebody, part ways with an employee, it happens. It's going to happen. It's just the nature of business. So if it happens, it doesn't mean that you're a bad manager or a bad business builder. It just means that you are one. You are a business builder. You are a manager. All right, guys, that wraps up today's lesson. I hope you loved it. Make sure you hit subscribe to get all our lessons automatically. All right, guys, that's it for me today. But before I go, I want to leave you with this. Remember that when you are letting go of somebody, you're probably going to replace them with somebody else. And there might be somebody out there that really, really would be a great fit for you, that really can benefit your business, that really can benefit your customers, that really can take you to that next level in some way, and really needs that job. So by holding on to somebody that is not a good fit, you're depriving your business, your customers, everybody around you, and that person out there that opportunity. Sometimes just thinking of that can help. All right, guys, I hope to see you in tomorrow's episode. I'll see you then. Take care.